Good evening from Yummy B TV. Wishing you all well today, sending loads of love as usual. Now, we know things happen when you're down the block, and at such a time, way back in the day, the days of the dinosaurs, who was down there? The great Charlie Bronson. Who else was down there? Joe Collins, a legendary figure in his own right himself. What do they have in common? Both have terrible history for allegedly fighting with the staff. And on top of that, Joe Collins is alleged to have been involved in a riot of some kind in Dartmoor. Don't know how true that was. I wasn't there. So they're arguing out the window. To and fro. Who's better at this? Who's good at that? Don't make me laugh. Who are you talking to? Oh, I'll see you when I see you. But hey, at the window, to the left is the tea room. And listening out the windows like they always did. You remember that day in Swellside when they put me on the yard with the geezer that stabbed me, and he started screaming when I walked out, and they locked the windows upstairs to their office. It's because they didn't like him. They wanted me to do with him. Same kind of thing. So they're at the window listening, but they've got the last bit of the conversation, which they said, I'll see you when I'll see you then. What do they do? The next morning, Joe Collins comes out for an adjudication or exercise or something of that nature, and the alarm goes. What do? They get hold of him and say, nah, you'll have to go in that cell in a minute while we deal with this. But hello, it weren't a real alarm. They pressed it on purpose. They opened the nearest door to them. Whose door was it? Charlie Bronson's. So what are they doing? They're setting up both of them to fight. My days. So Jojo looks at him. Charlie looks at him. He's walked into the cell. The door slammed. But Charlie's shocked a little bit because he can't believe it. But then they all rush to the door to watch it all and listen to it to see who gets the better. They just wanted to see one of them get done or both of them just do each other because of all the history and everything, that kind of stuff. But what did Charlie do? Hold on. Jojo, what? Yeah, I'll tell you what we do. We'll see who gets tired first on a circuit. And they started doing press-ups, burpees, tuck jumps, blah, 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 blah. And after about 10, 15 minutes, the screws had to open the door because they were smart enough. Why? Not to play into the officers' hands and start fighting with each other. Great move, Charlie. Well worked out, Jojo. That was a real funny one because that's exactly what I would have done. Not give them what they want. Sending loads of love tonight. I love you all dearly.